What a great little spot. Look at this, epic weather here. So I'm back in the Lake District and it's just a little small hike today. I've done quite a lot of photography this week and some other work, and I've just been really busy, and I need to edit all the footage, so I thought, do you know what, I'll come away, I'll get away for a couple of days. So I've come to stay at the youth hostel in Ambleside for 2 days. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning and I'm just gonna go up Loughrigg Fell today. I'm just gonna have a little walk around Ambleside into Grasmere, nice low level, just for a few hours. Be in the environment where you want to be all the time, you know, do the hard thing. So I'm going to get out, just have a little walk so I can get back, do my editing later, and I can do a proper hike tomorrow. But look at it, absolutely epic conditions. The mist obviously on the water. I'm sure it's going to be clear as we get a little bit higher up. It's not too high, Loughrigg Fell. It's only a small little fell. But today's mainly about getting outside, stretching those legs. So I'll take you on the journey, hope you enjoy it. And yeah, this is going to be Loughrigg Fell. So if you're thinking about coming to the lakes, and you're like me, you're a wild camper, let's say, you love coming out, doing a hike and staying over as well. You know, I struggle to get out sometimes, and sometimes that can stop you. The weather might not quite be right for you. You're thinking, oh God, I can't be arsed. When you get moments like that, stay in a YHA. If you've never done it, it's brilliant. I've used them for years, but they're fantastic. So, for example, I came last night. I travelled up after my job yesterday, and I thought, I booked in last minute. I was going to go to Borrowdale, but I decided on the way here, again, I needed more time to edit, so this is 40 minutes closer for me. So I decided to change my booking, stay at Ambleside. I booked a private room for tonight. The room was £25, but there's 20% off at the moment, so only 20 quid. And tomorrow I'm staying in a shared room, so I can show you what both are like. The shared room's only £15, and again at the moment there's 20% off, so just £12. 12 English pounds. So yeah, really cheap. Great facilities. You've got a drying room, you've got a lounge, you've got a kitchen, you've got a fridge, you know, you've got showers, hot showers, routes, bar, food. You've got everything that you need. Just fantastic. So I thought, get myself in the environment, come here, which I'm so glad I did last night, which was easy. And then this morning I'm just going to do a nice easy walk, but again, still got the hiking gear on. It still feels like I'm going on a proper hike, and then I can get back, do the rest of my work, and then tomorrow I'll plan a big route. I also want to say this is Thursday, 16th of January. So I know this video is probably out just in February. But this morning I also woke up to 5,000 subscribers, which is absolutely amazing. Thank you to all the wonderful people who've subscribed and also who watch my videos. Typically, only 25% of people who watch the videos are subscribed. So all you guys watching, if all you tick subscribe, we'll be on 10,000, we'll be on 20,000 as quick as that. So if you're not subscribed already, do consider it. It doesn't cost you anything. But yeah, it's absolutely amazing. We're building up such a brilliant little community, and I love it. All the comments are fantastic. The last video for me that was released was the Blencathra one with Al at Bushman and Blue, which was a fantastic video, and that video has been taken really well. And obviously, I don't want to bang on about it, but I obviously talk about my mental health quite a bit because it's important. It's a big part of my life and it affects me, you know, getting out. But some of the comments in there were lovely, but they were also very surprising. So many other people are struggling. So if you are one of those people and you're keeping quiet and you're struggling, maybe reach out to someone. I don't have all the answers at all, but I'm doing my best to get out. And little things like I'm telling you in this video, get yourself out into the environment where you want to be. If you're not ready or you're not committed to doing a big hike, you're talking yourself out of it, bring yourself to the Lake District, wherever you live, the Wales, you know, down south, wherever you are, get yourself out in the environment where you want to be. Whether it's a day walk, go and book yourself a YHA somewhere, they're so cheap. for 12, 15 pounds, at least there's going to be local walks nearby. When you get here, you might think, oh yes, I'm here, let's go and do an epic hike or go and do a camp. You know, take your stuff with you, just put it in the car, but you're under no pressure. You're with other people in the same mindset, hikers, you know, whether it's just being there, getting some work done, chilling, chatting with other people, get that inspiration. It does help me. I stayed in a YHA last week. Obviously, if you watched that Helvellyn failed camp, I ended up staying in a YHA and it was brilliant. You know, really enjoyed it. Got to chat to loads of other people. Then look at that, the week after, I'm back out again. Initially, I'd planned to do a camp with Al, but I changed my mind. I've got too much work to do, but I still wanted to come. So I'm glad I'm here. And again, nice little walk. It's going to be clearing, as you can see. Once we get away from Ambleside a little bit and I get a little bit of elevation, we should get some nice views below. As I always say, let's stop waffling. Let's pound these miles. Let's get off this road and let's get to Ambleside, and then we'll start to get up in the fells. Whew. I know I'm probably silhouetted now, but wow, look at that little stone circle there. Beautiful. So just leaving Ambleside behind me, going to cross over this lovely bridge here, and then we can start heading up. But yeah, what a beautiful frosty morning. Mist in the air, there's still some snow, a little bit of snow on the tops. But yeah, it's looking fantastic. As you cross over the bridge, we see this private road and bridleway. Permitted vehicles only, and that's where we need to head up. Just clearing behind now, looking beautiful. It looks like most of the snow's gone off the tops now. Even off some of the higher tops, you can see spots of snow, but it looks like most of it's cleared up. Let's hope we get some more before the year's out. February, March, we do tend to see it sometimes. So basically we're just following this twisty path and it's nice. A little bit of a different view through the, would you say forest? Maybe through a little bit of the forest. Some lovely views from below. It really does remind me of the Dales Way I did in spring last year. It was cold, it was frost on the grass. The only difference with that is there was, you know, obviously lambing season, so lambs everywhere, but it's a perfect time to walk. Crisp, not too cold, not too warm. I'm only wearing a little gilet. I didn't even really need this, but I did want something with pockets, so that's the only reason I put it on. Oh, Hayes wouldn't like that one, look at that. Latches and locks, get it sorted. It's so quiet today. Coming out on a Thursday is where it's at, I'm telling you. Midweek hiking in the lakes. So I'm just going to follow my watch. I've plotted the route again, just so you know where you're going. It's nice. It records all your routes. And as always on all my videos, if you'd like a copy of the route, there's a link to my Strava. You can view all my routes on there. And I've mentioned it before, but if you want to download the route and open it in an app of your choice, once you follow me on Strava, go to the web version on your computer or on your phone, Safari, Google, whatever you use, load up the same page, top left hand side, 3 dots, export GPX file. It's free. If you try and do it in the app, it's a paid for feature. Little workaround. Can hear the jets, can we see them? I think we're too far away, on the other side of the hill. There's plenty of planes going past. I might sit there for a little bit and have a look because they come really close here. Should get some good views. But yeah, if you want to see the planes, it's always midweek. Loads on a Friday, but yeah, you always see them midweek. I really should show you behind the scenes one day. 3 times I had to film that. My camera fell over 3 times. Well, it fell over twice, I had to film it again. Nightmare. Did all the walking, came back, it's just lay down. YouTuber issues, eh? Oh, that sun on my face now, beautiful. Some absolutely stunning views today. All the low level mist, oh, it looks fantastic. I'm so glad I just did a really simple hike today, so I can actually, I'm not trying to batter it up and down the hill, I can just stop and enjoy this. So I've just tried to show you a little bit of the views. Obviously can't do much with the drone, I can't fly above, let's say 60 metres, just because obviously there's planes around here. But yeah, hopefully you can appreciate the stunning views here. And now we're gonna carry on. And this is where we're heading, up here. I'll show you, but there's paths absolutely everywhere. I mean, it's always good to have it on your map. As ever, I have it on my watch, but there's loads of different routes. You don't even need the map. You can just come up here on a clear day and just walk. This is a really good route to come from Ambleside up to Loughrigg. I don't know which way we're going today, but you can drop down into Grasmere, which is beautiful. And where do you have to go if you go to Grasmere? The gingerbread shop. If you know, you know. If you've been, let me know. I'll be heading there later. Get the missus some gingerbread, she loves it from there, really crumbly, it's famous. There's usually big queues on a weekend, so we'll be going there. Yeah, but then you can go to Rydal, and there's a place called the Coffin Route. Basically, it's the route they used to take the coffins. I don't know why they used to go that way, but yeah, it's called the Coffin Route. And that'll circle you back round to drop into Ambleside town, where a couple of cheeky beers. Might have a few today, because I'm staying just down the road, obviously on the water on Ambleside at the YHA, which again is fantastic. It's the biggest, I think it's one of the biggest YHAs there is. I believe they have over 200 beds. So you're obviously going to be able to, more often than not, find a place there. It's just the parking. I think they can only accommodate about 25 cars. So if you get there late, you probably are going to struggle for car parking a little bit. I might have to pay a little bit further on. Mind feels good, heart feels good, beautiful views. What a place to work. This beats sitting at home on my own while the missus is at work, sat behind my laptop, cheekily watching YouTube in the background and then not working. So yeah, I'll get some work done today, sit out, have a few beers and just enjoy it. Just been talking to a lovely couple, Luke and Joy. So if you watched the video, hello. And I think it was your son as well you were carrying. Son or daughter, I couldn't see. But yeah, full on credit for them carrying a baby up here as well. That's hard going. I spoke to loads of people this morning who've just come out just for a nice easy little hike with guaranteed views. The mist is clearing down below now. I wish it would hang around a little bit more because it's stunning. We're just following this path up onto the tops, and obviously right in the distance you can see that's the top of Loughrigg Fell. Not too far. I've obviously brought slightly different gear today because this is just a day hike. It probably looks like I've got the same backpack as the other day, but this is my 30 litre Atom packs. If you want to know what I bring typically on a day hike, let me know and I'll make a brief video. It's obviously different for everybody, but there's some stable things I'll always take on a day hike, and then a few little extras. Obviously doing YouTube and a photographer, sometimes I take some extra things as well. And I brought the orange pants today, so I've had to make sure I didn't bring my orange top. We're not doing double orange. So we'll make our way across here and upwards we go. Definitely time to ditch the puffy and the hat as well. Ooh. Oh, it's a bit boggy up here. As ever, if the conditions aren't great, you know you're going the right way with the cairns, and there's another one just on top of the hill. Brilliant little feature all across mountains, especially in the Lake District. It just helps you to know where you're going. So yeah, thumbs up from me. There you go, as we climb up, you can start to appreciate some of the views up here. Quite a few people at the summit. So what I think we'll do, let's get up and tag it and bag it. And it looks like a perfect opportunity to sit down and have a brew. For once on a day hike, I've actually brought my stove, can you believe it? I used to do it all the time. Everyday hike, take a stove. Make a point of sitting down and having a brew. But the past couple of years, I've just been smashing the hills and never stop. Never get to appreciate it sometimes. So today, I'm going to sit down at the top, chill out and have a cup of coffee. .360 views all over Windermere. So I've actually brought my camera today, which is unlike me, but because I had it at the bottom for a job yesterday, it was in my car, I thought I'd bring it with me. And for those who know, I am a drone pilot, I do a lot of drone work, so I've actually brought one of my bigger drones today. So this is my Mavic Air 3. Again, it's a good drone to take out, GPS and everything, but yeah, I thought I'd bring this out today because I love the 70mm focal length. It's just, you'd have seen from the shots before, it's just something different. Okay, and here's my stove for today. I've brought my BRS 3000 and this is the exact kit I actually took on the Tour de Mont Blanc. I didn't think I brought this, so I brought the little stove. I can leave a link below to where I get them from. I get them from AliExpress. They're about £10, brilliant, really loud, but perfect for a small pot. I've got my little pot stand. So this is, you probably see the orange ones mainly, but this is a little fold out one. It's not the lightest one in the world, but it's really good and it packs small, and sometimes I prefer it to the orange stands. It's a little bit more stable. So your gas canister sits on top of there, we'll get in a minute, and we've got a nice stable base. The best thing about these is they adjust. So if you're not on even ground, you can adjust the legs a little bit to account for, you know, it being on a little bit of an angle. So yeah, pretty good. And this is my stove. So this is the titanium Tokes 550 ultralight. Really nice pot, dead small, perfect for a dehydrated meal or a brew. I've mentioned it before, they don't come with these orange handles. They get really hot when you're using your stove, so I modify it and I make these little covers for them, which are great. All my pots have them. Again, if you want to see a video of how to do it, let me know and I'll do that. Now, it does have a normal titanium lid. However, I've got the lid off my one of my Soto stoves. I can't remember the set. I think it's called the Soto thermostat. It's where you get a few pots. I rarely use it, but the lid fits this, and it's a real sturdy lid. And the great thing is, it's got a drinking hole, it's got a pouring hole, and it snaps into that. So actually, you can drink straight out of that. And it's got a little bit of plastic here, so it stops you burning your lips. So I could drink straight out of that, and I might do actually, rather than use my other one. This is where I annoy everyone now. They're so loud. They're great, these stoves, they're just no good in the wind. What a place to make a brew. So we'll let that boil, then let's just enjoy, sit down and enjoy the view. Oh, I've just put my jumper on because it's a little bit cold just sat here while we're letting the brew roar in the background. It's struggling a little bit in the wind, but it's not too bad. Look at this. Absolutely stunning. It's getting there now. Again, struggling in the wind a little bit. Perfect, it's all boiled. Let me make this brew, get my gloves on, then we'll have a chat. It's lovely, nice, slow pace today. Really enjoying this. Really glad I came out. When I got made redundant a couple of years ago, and I've always worked full time in analytics. I used to work for Bupa for quite a few years, and before that I worked in another company where I was working in America doing all sorts of things. And I just decided, do you know what? I'm not going to take another job, I'm just going to do my own thing. So I'll just do my photography. I do a little bit of video here and there. I do a lot of drone work. So yeah, you see me now messing around with a drone, just doing a few shots here. I don't always fly these drones, but I love my FPV stuff, flying through buildings, virtual tours, stuff like that. And I know I never shared it on my channel because this is all hiking, but that is what I do as a kind of full-time job. I'd love nothing more to be doing a little bit of photography, a little bit of drone work, going out on hikes, wild camps, meeting people, my long distance hikes. I want to do all of that and a lot more of that this year. So that's the goal. A lot more camping though as well, because I really enjoy that. Definitely would like to do every base camp. That is on my wish list. It's just the cost. That would be my dream. That I'm obsessed with Everest, so I'd love to go there and actually go a little bit further and go and do, you know, some of the easier peaks around there as well. There's some you can do to get some good views of Everest. I'd love to do that. All right, I think it's time to enjoy my brew in peace, camera away. I'll have a little snack. I think I brought a Snickers with me, and then we'll head down. I think what I'm going to do is head towards Rydal, and we'll see if we can find Rydal Caves. We'll have a little mooch around there, and again we'll just do a circular walk and show you what's to offer on this one. So I'm finally heading down. I've packed everything away, leave no trace. So I've just had a brew up there, chat, and now I'm just heading down. So I'm not following my map. I see a bit of a path, and this is heading towards Grasmere. So I'm just going to work my way down. I need to get a little bit of a move on now. I've spent far longer than I wanted to up there, but again, make the most of it. You make the effort to get to these places, and usually I'm just rushing to get down again straight away, but no, not today. Not today. It's a new Kris, this. I'm here to enjoy it, embrace it. I'm planning to head, if I can find it, towards Rydal Caves maybe. I'll follow this path down and see where it ends up. This might end up into Grasmere, so if it does, we'll find the gingerbread shop. And then somehow I need to get back to Ambleside and walk back to there. But it's nice having no fixed plan and just winging it. I'm somebody who never normally comes out unless they know what they're doing. And again, I'm just trying new things. For me, it's all about getting outside, right? That's all I want, because there's nothing better. Fresh air, you know, even coming on your own. You know, if you're not a solo person, just come out on your own, meet other people, have a chat, get in or out of your head, however you want to look at it. But when you come out on your own like this, I literally don't think about anything. And for me, it's the best thing. And that's what I need. You know, I like to come out and just be out. I don't listen to music. I like to hear the outdoors. I like to chat to people. I like to just walk, look at things, chat to the camera like an idiot like this. And for whatever reason, this for me makes me feel alive. Sorry, get over all the water there. So just on the way down now, this is the view overlooking Grasmere down there. In the distance, you've got Helm Crag. And this to our right hand side here, I don't know if you can pick it up on the GoPro, but if you follow this little ridge up here, this round and round the other side is the Fairfield Horseshoe. Let's get down and let's work out if we're going to Rydal or Grasmere. I can't decide yet, but I'll work out at the bottom. I've just been having a little think on the way down, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to head down here and head to Rydal. Whether I go to the caves, I'm not too sure. I might not have time today, to be honest now. I've spent that long doing this, so I'm just going to head down to Rydal, head back towards Ambleside, find a pub and just have a little chill there before heading back to the YHA. Okay, so we've just come down the steep section and followed the path around, and then eventually you come to this little crossroads here, or little T-junction. Now if you take the left junction, this takes you down and into Grasmere. Again, that's probably a good way to come round. Or if you take the right hand turn, this takes us to Rydal and heading back towards the way we want to go. So this is the way we're heading. I was trying to do a little bit of running, but the way I've got my backpack packed, you don't have a backrest in this one, and I've got my camera digging right into the bottom of my back. I can't be bothered stopping to put my puffy jacket like on the inside, which will be a little bit better, but I can put up with it on the way back. But yeah, I can't really run because it's digging right into my spine. Oh, can't leave no trace. You know what? I'll put that in my bag. Oh, it's soggy. I'm frozen. I'll shove that in the back of my bag and I'll take that down. But look at all these here. They do this in the Peak District on top of Loughrigg Hill. Everybody hates it. Loads of people complain online and knock them down, which is a shame, but I think they look cool. Why not, eh? So what we'll do now, let's go and have a mooch in the cave over here. Very dark in here. I really need to get my camera out because that is a good shot. Yeah, it's going to get very dark and very grainy in here, but you can see I'm not going to go right in because it's too dark, but awesome, isn't it? Massive. What a great little spot. I've always kind of wanted to see these and I've never come around here before, but yeah, lovely. Okay, let's keep winding down until we get into Rydal, and then let's find a pub. I've got a feeling there's a nice pub at the bottom of here, and we are definitely going to treat ourselves to a beer or two. Right, we're finally off the fell. As you get down to this section, there's a bridge here. That's for going into Rydal, and we're going straight across, cutting through the hills on our way back to Ambleside. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to end the video here. I really hope you enjoyed the video. It's just something different, a nice easy hike out in the lakes with stunning views. Great if you just want to nip up somewhere. You've got the YHA Youth Hostel very close if you want to stay, or if not, it's a great location here to go on, you know, to do other fells as well. So thank you for watching the video. Really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a comment, let me know what you liked. And if you're not subscribed, please do consider it. If you like this sort of thing, just drop a subscription. You just get notified next time I put a video out. I might overlay a couple of pictures in the pub, having a couple of scoops at the end, but other than that, I just want to say thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one very soon. Peace out.